This is football.com, and I am Dman, and the name of the show is In My Opinion. I'm going to tell you right now what I'm about to do is break down the huge trade between Denver and the Chicago Bears. Why Denver felt the need to push Jay Cutler out the door, and what they got back was Cal Horton. Okay, now let's talk about the Chicago Bears and what they got. They got a Pro Bowl quarterback, and I don't understand why this guy, Jay Cutler, is catching all this heat. All of a sudden, he's being attacked as far as his integrity. Everybody's saying he's a big baby. I'm going to tell you this. The bottom line is, if you listen to every athlete that's ever been interviewed, the only thing they've always talked about is respect. They want to be respected. The team must be respected. Those guys can't disrespect us. And then also is that they want to be wanted where they're at. Jay Cutler was disrespected, and he wasn't wanted where he was at. So why in the world does Jay Cutler have to just humble himself and play in that kind of environment? I mean, how productive could you be when you know you're playing in an environment that they didn't want you? But anyways, he's in an environment that wants him, the Chicago Bears, and it's going to be unbelievable. Because now they have Matt Forte, they have Jay Cutler, they have two tight ends, one 6'7", Kellen Davis, the other 6'5", Greg Olsen, and then they have Devin Hester, who is now going to be made a lethal weapon. Now, of course, they're going to have to get another wideout to go with Devin Hester. But right now, I would focus on a two tight end set and just put those big bodies out there in the field and let somebody try to match up. And that ain't going to happen. Now, there is somebody that is out there that is available, and you may be able to get him right now on the cheap side. And that's if he doesn't go to prison, if he doesn't spend time in jail, and if he's available for the 2009 season, and that is Plaxico Burress. You add Plaxico Burress with Devin Hester, with the 6'7" Kellen Davis, and with the 6'5" Greg Olsen. I'm going to tell you something. It's going to be even harder to match up. So I like that trade. Let's break this down. Last year, the Chicago Bears opponents averaged 22 points per game. And the Chicago Bears offense averaged 23 points per game. Now, with that defense and with that offense, you can pretty much tell what happened. That offense was so horrible, it wore out its own defense, which means their defense was on the field a lot of the time. That will change when Jay Cutler gets into the game. He's going to be able to manage the game. He'll manage the offensive possessions. You're going to see the defense be able to rest a little bit more. I'm going to break down this trade more later on down the line. But right now, in my opinion, there is no way in the world you can look at this trade and tell me that the Denver Broncos won. No way. They're not going to the playoffs. Horton is not going to make them better. I mean, my goodness, look at his stats with the Chicago Bears. They're not going to change. Okay? The Chicago Bears got over. They got the quarterback they needed. They just might be able to parlay that into a Super Bowl with that defense. In my opinion, Chicago Bears, hands down,